The mentality heading into 2024. Coach Taylor revealed this, and to be honest, let me think. Because the mentality heading into last season was us against the world. And I feel like it's always us against the world, in all honesty. That's kind of like a generalized, every single year type mentality. I'm not trying to run the well dry on that concept, but it really is. I mean, there's always teams or people who doubt us, who think we're not good enough, we're not going to get the job done. There's always people who trash talk us, say we're, the Bengals are still caring about their run to the Super Bowl a couple years ago. Like, there's always that, crap talk, endless crap talk against us. The media hates us. The NFL hates us. So it's always us against the world mentality. I think last year going into the season, it was about adversity, dealing with adversity, kind of, showing that even through adversity, we can be a great team. This year, knock on wood, so far we haven't had too much adversity. Cam Sample out for the year. That sucks. Everyone else is, for the most part, healthy. I think this year, the mentality going into this season is, I want to say it's all nothing. That's kind of the mentality. Is we have to finish what we started in 2020. Because, we should have been back to the Super Bowl since 2020. Let's be honest. That's 100% a fact. And I think the mentality going into the season will be finish what we started and get the job done. But Coach Taylor talked on Up and Adams show. Queen Adams, as always, love her. And this is what he had to say. It's about us. What we control, it starts with our division. We have got the tough... We've got a tough division that garners a lot of respect from the entire world. Apparently not the entire world, as Dan Orlovsky tried to make the argument that the NFC North was a stronger division than us, but okay. Our focus is on getting through our division on top, and that creates the best path to see what you're going to see in the playoffs, where you want to see them. That is true. We want the whole playoffs to be ran through Cincy. Because when you got to go through the jungle, God bless you, you're about to have yourself an absolute conniption. So it starts with that. And we just need to focus on ourselves. We don't need to be worried about KC or any other divisional teams or anything like that. I think our team understands that. And that we've been on, and because they are... I cannot read today, bro. I cannot read today. They've been on top. Thank you. They know what it's like to get to the championship and Super Bowl. So they know it doesn't do us a lot of good to talk about everyone else. Let's just focus on ourselves, and that's the best path. And we've been doing a pretty good job of, keeping out of the limelight when it comes to giving any team bulletin board material. I know, for example, from last season, we learned with Patrick Mahomes, for example, sometimes he'll make up storylines in his head to kind of give himself motivation. So in the end, you can't really 100% get rid of all the, background talk, or you could say nothing and still there would be bulletin board material somehow. And nonetheless, though, I agree. You worry about who is next on your schedule. You worry about what you can control about. At the end of the day, you can't fix something that you can't control. So whoever is first on the schedule for us this year is the Patriots. That's who you worry about. You worry about the Patriots. Once you worry about the Patriots, then you worry about the Chiefs. And throughout the season, you can't really worry about, okay, well, this team has a better record than us. This team is leading the division. This team is doing A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You can't worry about that. You just got to worry about what you can control, which is, okay, if we win all these games, then we know we're in our best area to be successful. We're in the best situation to be successful. So I agree with that. 100% I agree with that when it comes to, you just got to worry about what's in front of you. I will say overall wise, that's easier said than done. It really is. I mean, especially when you're a competitor, and as competitive as most of the guys, if not all the guys on our team are, we have a lot of competitors. We have a lot of guys who, they want to win and they're itching to win and they're, hungry to win. And I think that does, in a way, make it difficult to kind of focus on what's ahead of you, is that you kind of have that mentality, man. You're like, hey, I want to win a division. I want to do this. You have all these accomplishments that you want to hit. And for a competitor to not look at those things and worry about those things is almost impossible. It's like having a pie in front of a fat guy and saying, don't think about the pie. He's going to think about the pie. Kind of want pie myself now. Anyway, beside the point, the whole premise is, it's very difficult to get in that mind state of don't worry about what's ahead of you. But as a team, yeah, that's a mentality you need to have. You need to worry about what's next, but not what's in the future in 3 or 4 weeks, or a month from now, or a year from now. What is, going to happen in the playoffs? Well, you got to get to the playoffs in order to worry about what's in the playoffs. You want to win your division. You got to get through the season to win your division. So, yeah, it's like, it's not easy because we have the toughest division in football. We have the gauntlet, which is the AFC North. And if we were in the AFC West or the AFC South or the NFC South, I would be like, wow, like there's nothing really to worry about. We could be literally cruise sailing and say, hey, let's look at the future. Let's look at what's coming up, because at the end of the day, it's not that difficult. But for us, it is that difficult. We have a juggernaut in the Ratbirds. We have the Squealers, who I don't think it would be that good, but they potentially could be that good. It depends on a lot of situations with their quarterback. Then, of course, we have the Brownies, who are going to be a good team. And it's no longer this narrative for the Brownies that they're, the crap team. They're actually a good team now. So, yeah, it's going to be a tough season. Really will be. I think definitely having the toughest schedule last year and going through all the adversity we did, and now kind of turning it around and going through a easier schedule, I think we learned a lot from last season. I think that last season really molded us in a lot of different directions and helped us deal with adversity a lot more than, some situations would have. So I'm excited for this season for that said reason. But yeah, no, I completely agree. So I understand Coach Taylor here. It's a weird spot to be in. I'll definitely say that. It's one of those situations where as a competitor, it's hard. It's hard to get in that mindset, but you have to. And yeah. So overall wise, guys, tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. Who dey?